Hey friends, welcome back to She's At It Again. My name's Tanya, and you know what that is? That's a big pile of cheese. Now, I've done a video before on baked macaroni and cheese. Don't get me wrong, it's really good stuff. It's what I grew up on. It's what I learned how to make when I made baked macaroni and cheese. This is a different kind. This is something I saw on the internet probably a couple of years ago. And if anybody's gonna get a run for their money on their baked macaroni and cheese, it's gonna be by this guy. It's so good. So, I'm gonna turn the camera around and show you what some of our ingredients are. Right now, I'm finishing cooking up my pasta, so let me give you a look at this. Okay, so here's some of our ingredients. In this bowl, I have 1 cup of sour cream. I have 2 cups of cottage cheese. This is, I believe, 2% cottage cheese, so not the low fat. I have 1 egg in here. We're gonna stir this together. This is 8 ounces or 2 cups of extra sharp cheddar. And I have my baking dish greased really, really well with coconut oil. You can use butter. And then right over there in that pot, I have my pasta cooking. I have 8 ounces of, I think I have penne pasta. Yeah, I've got penne pasta in there. You can use elbow macaroni. You can use whatever pasta you want, as long as it's around 8 ounces. And then we're gonna add a couple more things to that. And when we start mixing it up in a bowl, I'll turn the camera back on and show it to you. Then we're gonna put it in this baking dish, pop it in the oven, and get this baked off. Okay, I've drained our pasta. It was cooking in salted water. And the first thing we're gonna do is add the cheese to it. This is not pre-shredded cheese. This is not pre-packaged in a shredded state. It's an 8-ounce block of cheese, and we shredded it. This is extra sharp cheddar. You can use whatever cheddar you like. You can mix cheeses. You can add Monterey Jack to it if you want to. Give it a little stringier texture. All right, I mixed up my cottage cheese and sour cream and my 1 egg in this. Let's see, I think I'm gonna add my salt and paprika to this. So 1 teaspoon of salt, and make sure that's cooled off back there. I don't wanna set my Tupperware bowl on a hot burner. That would not be good. I've had that thing for over 30 years. I think I got it right after I got married. Going to give that a stir. Make sure it's all mixed up good. I don't want a blob of paprika or a blob of salt in something. I want it to be evenly distributed. All right, now as you can see, I didn't really need this big of a pan just to cook 8 ounces of pasta in, but I used the bigger pan because I knew I'd be mixing everything up in it. So use as big a pan as you want. Got to wash it anyway, so if you want to cook it in a stock pot, that would be fine. It'll give you plenty enough room to stir. What you don't want to do is overfill it. That's really hard to stir when you have too much ingredients in a bowl. And mine's jumping out, so I may have too small of a container too. I need to heed my own instructions. All right, so again, in here we have 8 ounces of pasta. We have 2 cups of cottage cheese, 1 cup of sour cream, and 1 egg. We have 2 cups or 8 ounces of shredded cheddar of your choice. Then we have a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. That's not a lot of ingredients, folks. You didn't have to make a bechamel sauce. You didn't have to make a roux. Nothing. Just add it all together. Okay, let's make sure we can get this in the picture. I have to keep looking at the back of my camera to make sure I'm getting this in the shot. My cookware is a little heavy, or either I'm just really not very strong, and those are kind of hard to hold at an angle. Okay, my oven is not preheated yet. I just turned that on just a minute ago, but I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the oven. The instructions are for this to bake for 45 minutes. So you want to make sure that egg's cooked in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. And we'll set our timer for 45 minutes. And we'll take a look at it when it's done, when it comes out of the oven. Okay, this is our mac and Jeezy. I just took it out of the oven. Got lots of steam. I think the sour cream maybe is what makes such a big difference in this. It's just really nice. Okay, I'll shoot you a picture of our plates in just a second. How's that? We'll end the video that way. There's our mac and Jeezy in all its deliciousness. You can tell what's most important to me. You can tell what I have most of on my plate. So anyway, thanks guys for watching, and we look forward to sharing something else with you soon. Thanks. Bye.